In just a few hours, Governor Kemp is expected to sign several education bills into law. Nick Sturdivant live in the newsroom with more on what this means for parents and students.
Yeah, altogether, Governor Kemp will sign 8 bills into law today. So let's take a look at a few of them. House Bill 12 will now require every public school to post a sign with a phone number to Family and Children Services to receive reports of child abuse and neglect. According to Health and Human Services, in 2014, Georgia ranked 6th in the nation in child abuse deaths. Kemp will also sign a dyslexia mandate, Senate Bill 48, which will now require screening starting in kindergarten, along with training for teachers. Then there's House Bill 218, which will extend eligibility for the Hope Scholarship from 7 to 10 years. And Kemp Chiba will sign these bills into law this morning at Willow High School in Marietta.
All right, Nick.